Alright, so it's larger horizontal designs we usually do, or even vertical too if you have a fairly tall design. We usually put a couple extra strips of masking tape on the design, because when you're peeling back with these larger designs that are a bit heavier, if you have just one strip there, the masking tape will fall away and then you have to go back and remeasure and everything, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So a couple extra pieces of masking tape, and what we're going to do now, we're going to lay this side down. And another thing that we do with these larger horizontal pieces, you can see I've left my pieces of tape up on the corner here. And the reason we do that is it helps us to make sure that the design stays level. And I'm going to put my spatula over the tape and just tear the rest of the design off and leave the tape on both sides. And what I'm going to do later, once I pull the back off, I'm going to use this as a guide to help me show me exactly where this is supposed to go, because with longer designs with gravity and stuff, you can end up with a design that slopes down towards the floor a little bit, and then it's going to look kind of wonky. Okay, so another little trick that we do here, if you're doing larger designs by yourself, horizontal designs like this, what I'm going to do, I can't tear this backing and hold this piece at the same time, so I'm just going to take the piece, put the sticky side in, and tack it on the wall. Put your thumb right on the tape, kind of right where the tape stops near the top of the design, and just give it a little tear. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the backing kind of away and down. And this should tear right down the center. Okay, so what happens sometimes is you'll have part of your design that decides to stick to the wall before you're ready. You can see here I've got a piece that's away from the wall, and then I'm stuck to the wall over here. So naturally what your brain is going to tell you to do is go nice and slow and try and peel this away from the wall. That's actually the worst thing you can do, because it'll stretch the sticker underneath. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try and do a quick snap to try and save this die cut here. So you can see it released from the wall nice and easy for me. Nice quick snap. If you go slow, you're going to stretch the design and it's going to look all weird when you pull the masking tape off. Okay, so what we're going to do here, just like we talked about before, I'm going to use this green masking tape that we left on here to line up with design to make sure that I've got it nice and level and exactly where it was when we measured up. I'm just going to tack that there, and I'm going to go back to the middle and start the process of laying this stucco down on the wall. See on here, we talked about earlier about going too fast, and with your sweeper, if you're trying to do more than just an inch or so, you can create some ridges, which is done here just in the masking tape, so it's not a big deal, but I'll show you how to fix it if it were to happen in your vinyl anyway. So what you want to do is take your thumb, or possibly even the edge of the spatula here, and just push, start at the end furthest away from the edge, and we want to push the air towards the edge. I'm just going to take this, lay it down. Sometimes it doesn't lay down perfectly, but it's better than a nice big ridge. So you can see as I was peeling this back, part of the design stuck to the masking tape rather than the wall. So in order to fix that, we're just going to lay this image back down, and I'm going to apply pressure, nice firm pressure right on the part that peeled back. And now when I pull away, it should stick to the wall this time. It does that quite commonly on corners. In places like this, you'll find they lift fairly easily. Or if you've hit like a long straight edge and you're coming directly at it, it'll do that sometimes as well. Alright guys, so you have all the tools and information you need to get your die cut on the wall or your fridge or microwave, wherever you're putting it properly and in the right spot. And thanks for decimating your space, and have a good one.